have designed that any better.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I guess it could have been.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
On that return, he goes out of bounds at the 15. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Makes the catch. It's Green. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he
tries to take the top off. Snatches it on the right. And they'll bring him down after the long completion. An explosive pass play for this offense. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And this offense just made their first statement, the first drive. 4th down. What are we going to do? We're going to be aggressive. Not only that, they get the touchdown. They're rewarded. What a hot start for this offense.
You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. 1st quarter, you're going with the onside already there. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Turning it on. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Calls it in. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Touchdown, TCU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run, run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play action by this offense.
And he makes the catch. It's a deuce. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason he can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Nice move to keep running. Spin, still running. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Green. Finds his man, it's Blake. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And, man, you got to like the swarm of this defense. You've got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not going to always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but still swarming to the football, and this defense still gets a tackle for a loss.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Blake. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the run, it's Hill. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Back to throw, it's Green. Keeps looking downfield. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
Yeah, and those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you can tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No, 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 no. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking a pull.
He unleashes a long one. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're
gonna take a shot. Grabs it up the 25 in stride. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5.
Man, this return guy is just so dangerous. He's electric. Everybody in the stadium holding their breath right until he has the football. This guy can change the game in a heartbeat, and he showed you right there.
It is a game of field position, and after a return like that, man, are they set up. Quarterback keeps it on the sneak. Sneaks it in.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, that looked like he was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's McAllister. All kinds of room to the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, TCU!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gets the back moving. They'll start this drive going to the air. Complete to the left. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. To the air on first down. Looking to scramble. That's caught. It's Russell. And the defense drags him down.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab near the marker, it's Brown. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Offense gets set for second down. The play action fake. Quarterback adapting. Throwing on the run. He's got it inside the 25. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas! And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Ezukama. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ezukama. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quickly complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ezukama. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. And some room to work. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Caught over the middle. It's Ezukama. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back to throw, it's Green. Going for it all. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Creates a little room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Horned Frogs will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. DB's right up on the receivers. Might be looking to run. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal, trying to take it back. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team...
Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. Touchdown, TCU! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And you just heard every offensive player go, oh, for a second there. How about that? The fumble deep in the defense's territory. But how about Johnny on the spot, scooping that ball up and finishing, lowering his pads, getting in the end zone. Nice break for this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. and he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start. $25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Well, the good news